Hello and welcome back to another video of Brotato. Today we're going to be playing the Entrepreneur, and you can see here we have a ton of economy modifications, boosted harvesting, reduced item price, additional materials from recycling. However, we have damage modifications that reduce by 50%, and we lose all of our materials after every shop. So today we are going to be using the sickle, because it comes with support class, which gives you up to 25 harvesting when you have 6 support weapons. Plus, we also have harvesting scaling here, which is going to do really nice. I don't remember exactly what weapon I did in my old guide. It might have been the Thief Dagger. This was in without the DLC, of course. I mean, because I've done videos on every character outside of the DLC, but this series is specifically for the DLC. So yeah, the sickle is also not a weapon that existed in the past, but I think it's very good for having a balance between getting a lot of harvesting and potentially one more reroll. Ooh, okay, we can't really roll again. We're gonna have to just go with it. Because we do want to get at least one sickle here. Wow, we did not find what. Well, okay, we're going into the next wave with one weapon. So not the best start for us, but it's still completely fine. This is gonna be pretty awkward though, with only one weapon. I tried to roll for harvesting and I got punished. Generally speaking, you would only just go and try to get your weapons, because that is the most important thing. You don't worry about rerolling stats at the beginning. But you can see it's not too bad still. We're still pretty much clearing out most of the enemies here. Did miss a few kills because of the lack of damage though. I'll just take some luck. I'm not going to reroll. Then I'm going to go ahead and pick up some sickles, roll to 0, and lock a sickle. There you go. So now we do have 3 sickles and we have 15 harvesting already. That is perfect. Alright, let's get rid of the clam here. Oh, okay, I walked into the crab a little too quickly there. I'm waiting for this clap to fire. Okay, there we go. Yeah, the second the clam fires, I can walk in without being afraid of getting hit. Let's make sure we pick up all the materials as well, so we have enough to buy more sickles in the next shop. Getting sickles early on is really important. Okay, let's see. Let's do a few rerolls. Okay, harvesting, perfect. And, you know, I'll just take lifesteal. It's not because I necessarily super want lifesteal, but it's just going to be helpful. We're going to lock the banner. And the coffee. I think we'll take the coffee, actually. And a bag as well. Okay, I really wanted to get some sickles here, but we're not really finding them too quickly, and I don't want to force myself to roll to 0, only purchasing sickles. So all these really useful items I'm still going to be picking up, of course. And you can see our damage is not too bad already. We're back up to 8 damage. This weapon's supposed to have 10 to begin with, but since we have the 50% damage nerf, it's much lower. And it might not seem fair, but genuinely, I think it is fair, because this character, yeah, economy in this game is by far one of the strongest stats. So anything that can make you more money is going to be pretty strong. Harvesting, sickle, banner. A celery tea is really nice. Okay, we could take that. And then we're going to take an ugly tooth as well. It's a unique item, which every time you hit the enemy, you can reduce their movement speed up to 20%. You hit them 4 times. Wow, this lobster is way too tanky. Oh my god. We have to make sure we're killing the stonefish, which is those little guys with like the blue mohawk. They will enrage. See down here, bottom left. I need to kill this guy quickly. Oh, okay, that's why I need to kill him quickly. My god, that scared me. Give me a little jump scare. Pick up the fruit here. Pick up more fruit. Get our HP back up a little bit. So yeah, you can see how dangerous those guys are. Oh, look at the flies too. Yeah, we really need a 6 weapon and we need to start upgrading our weapons. We will take 12 damage percent and 9 max HP is perfect, sure. Get these items and start upgrading our sickles. Coupon is amazing. Lifesteal for elemental damage will be nice later, not right now. Another coupon and another sickle. Okay, so we're starting to get into the point in the run where we're quite a bit stronger. So this is going to be quite as difficult now. I definitely did something silly early though. You shouldn't really take items in the first 2 shops especially. You should really only pick up weapons. Only buy the sickles. And then also not reroll your stats. You just want to take whatever stat you find, don't use any money on those, and look for sickles. Because finding those sickles early will get you up to higher harvesting really quickly. And that way you don't have to be, you know, praying to find sickles later. Since the first few shops have way higher chances to find the weapon you want. Okay, but you can see this wasn't too bad now. We are a lot stronger than we were previously. More harvesting. Attack speed is going to be good as well. We're gonna pick up all of these. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Whoops. I should, wait, we're gonna also get luck. Yeah, I should have kept this as a tier 2 and had multiple tier 2s. One tier 3 is fine though. I will take some more luck and not injection though. This can be nice. That is a lot of luck in harvesting. Generally, I would skip this item, but I think in this case, it's actually pretty decent. We don't want to take this yet, because if you notice, our speed is negative 4%. And if you saw that enemy earlier that got enraged, it was pretty much like tickling us, right? It was almost equally as fast as us. So we don't want to take any more negative speed right now. We actually want to try and get some speed from either a level up or from a... Oh, wait, let's be careful. From a level up or from an item. Either way would be fine, but we do need some speed. We are way too slow right now. I feel like speed is one of the stats that people tend to undervalue and also overtake. I think it seems that way to me at least, which is, it makes sense because if you don't know exactly how fast enemies are and you don't know exactly how fast you are, then you can take way more speed than you need, or you can take way too little. And I would say, you know, anywhere around 20% is a pretty nice spot. So we could take harvesting, but we're going to just take the speed. And max HP, of course, is amazing. We'll take that. Pick up all of these now. XP gain is also great. Get another tier 2 sickle. And a fish hook. So the fish hook is obviously very strong. We don't have to like forcefully play around it, but it's actually even better on this character than other characters, since we want to roll to 0 anyways. And sometimes we're going to have items which we want, but we can't buy since we have to roll to 0. So we'll lock them, and then we have a pretty good chance of cursing them. Does that mean we're going to do it? We're going to wait 10 rounds to curse a sickle? No, we don't need that to win the run. But it would be nice, a nice little addition that'll make your run easier. So if you do find fish hook, this is how you can play around it. More so than trying to force it to do something. You just leave things in the shop at the end that you can't afford. And if you get to curse them, you know, amazing, great, nice. Now you have a cursed sickle, now you have a cursed whatever, and that will make your run easier. Okay. Goblin Sharks also charge where you are moving, so if you stand still, you can actually kind of trick them into charging straight at you and then move out the way. But if you're constantly moving, they will kind of run in front of you. 320 materials is really nice. We'll recycle that. And attack speed is great. There we go. And we got another tier 3 sickle. Perfect. Oh yeah, we had that locked, right? Yeah. And then attack speed and crit is really good, especially we're only losing a little bit of HP regen. Celerity is going to be amazing. Melee damage and max HP are both really nice, makes it safer. See, so here, for example, we're not forcing the fish hook, but we have it. So we can just go ahead and lock these items, which we do want. So 20 luck is amazing, silver bullet, salt shaker, and then even a leather vest, and then we can't even roll anymore. We're going to lose 28 materials, but that's okay. But if any of those get cursed, we're happy, right? Then we just get more stats from things we already wanted to take. So it's just a win-win. And that is how you use the fish hook. You can obviously do silly things, but I'm mostly just talking about like how to use things, you know, without trying to force anything. So yeah, let's be a little careful here. I am letting all the eggs spawn right now. I probably shouldn't. We don't have that much damage. Oh, we're actually doing a pretty good job of handling them, I'd say. The reason I'm letting them spawn is because they do give more materials, but I'm going to get rid of one of the Diplocalus here. There are a lot of slashers at this point. I might not even be able to kill them all anyways. Yeah, slashers give more materials than eggs. Eggs give like nothing, I believe. I think it is actually 0. So if you kill slashers though, they give a lot actually. And there you go. We got nearly 500 and something materials. We'll take HP regen. Crit chance is great. Harvesting or armor. So we are getting close to the point where we don't want to take too much more harvesting. But look at that. So instead of -3 max HP, it's now only -1. And we get 10% dodge instead of 6, and 3 armor instead of 2. So it's basically like 50% more effective. It's a lot nicer this way. And everything else didn't get cursed, it doesn't matter, we just take it. The curse is just a bonus, right? We don't need it, but if it happens, we're happy. Crit chance and dodge. This is going to be pretty good. We pretty much want both of those stats. We could also take the small fish, why not? It's not too bad here. We have a lot of attack speed and not a lot of damage percent. Community support would be really nice, especially if we can curse it. a sickle, perfect, and a coffee. Yeah, we could have tried to go for a cursed sickle, but once again, there's no need. It's just overkill. Um, we definitely could have though, because this wave is not that difficult. So upgrading the sickle there wasn't necessary. But I do also want you guys to see that even, whether or not we get cursed weapons or some crazy damage items, it's not going to matter. We have already scaled pretty much past the point of confirming the win, I'd say. Like, just look how hard we're hitting with negative 50% damage mod. So this is really good damage for negative 50%. And we're going to do very well against a horde, because we actually do have a horde coming up next wave. It is not a boss, or an elite. It's kind of unfortunate it's not an elite, but I don't really restart runs generally. So we got hordes, so we're gonna fight hordes. But if there were elites, then I could show you guys how to fight against whichever one we get. Almost 600 materials. Another coupon is insane. More harvesting, crit chance, sure. See, no curses, doesn't matter. We're taking all of these. We'll take a baby gecko too, why not? Take a lost duck for some luck. Harvesting minus armor, sure, we'll take it as well. Sickle upgrade, great. Little frog. Another sickle and another sickle. You know what? We should probably try and let this one get cursed. Yeah, we didn't really find much. I will try and see if a blood leech can get cursed as well. At this point, getting more harvesting is just very greedy and it's kind of unnecessary. Losing 3 harvesting is not a big deal, but gaining 2 lifesteal and 2 HP regen is a big deal. So definitely a worth trade for us. Also, wave 11 is the earliest that you can have a difficult wave. If you have a horde, then it shouldn't be that difficult if you've been kind of following along. It's like I've been showing you what to do, right? Or at least, it's not like I can show you exactly what to do, but if you've been following generally what I've been saying, then you should be... A horde wave should be really easy. And depending on the elite, it could be difficult. Some of the ranged elites are going to be more difficult than the ones that like charge at you or stay close to you. All I can say is, well, I have other videos, so if you want to see certain elite fights, you could potentially watch other videos just to see the elite fights. Okay. I also have an old video on the Entrepreneur. I really don't remember what I went. I think I went Thief Dagger. Armor is great. We only have 3. We are happy to take more. Max speed is amazing too. No curses. That's okay. We take everything. Coupon, another small fish. We have so much attack speed, but not that much damage percent. So the small fish is actually quite nice. We don't want to lose max HP though. Gentle alien is pretty good. And a alien magic. Okay, we're gonna take that as well. Respawn and a mastery. And a piggy bank. You know what? Oh, this is such a hard choice. I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna lock these two because we can see if we can curse those. Those are actually really nice items. Claw tree is actually great. Crit chance and melee damage. A whistle and a bone dice. You know what? If we curse the bone dice, I'll take it. If we don't, I won't. Because max HP is definitely more important for us than getting a little bit more damage percent. We actually have plenty of damage at this point with what we have already. And if you notice, we don't even have all tier 4 weapons. We only have one single tier 4 weapon. So the second we upgrade these weapons, we are going to deal way more damage than what we're dealing now. And we're already dealing a lot. You know, we're kind of one-shotting everything that we walk into. Nothing can really survive currently against like one hit. And most of these things take, you know, maybe two sets of hits to kill. And that's really only the cursed enemies or the enraged enemies, because they do have 150% bonus health. They're obviously quite a bit tankier. Be a little careful with the lampreys coming out. Okay. When you kill the blobfish, they spawn lampreys and sea pigs. And the sea pigs are the one that give you bonus curse. They're actually really good. You should make sure you kill those. Because getting more curse means you also end up getting more materials, and you end up getting higher chance to curse items. Silver bullet is great. More harvesting. So this is the point where we really don't need the harvesting over something else. Like, yeah, sure, you know what, we'll take damage percent, and melee damage is also okay. We didn't curse any of these, or melee damage. Okay, well, 40 harvesting for negative 4% damage is amazing. We are going to take that. This is actually 60 harvesting, since it's boosted as well. Basically, the harvesting is boosted 50%, and the damage is reduced by 50%. So it's 60 harvesting for negative 4% damage. That is crazy. Oh, actually, the piggy bank doesn't work. Wait, what am I thinking? Okay, sorry guys. I forgot about that. I kind of zoned out when I locked the piggy bank. So we could take the wings here. I don't mind it. We have only 3% speed, and I was saying earlier, around 20% is a pretty good amount. 20%-ish is like really safe, and it will make your run significantly easier if you have that much move speed. Anything more than 20% I personally think is kind of overkill. You don't need to be that fast. If you have bonus 20%, you're like at that very nice spot where you can maneuver around enemies really easily, but you also don't move too fast where you're kind of like moving way more with one single tap, you know? Like I tap once and I move like half a screen. Like you don't want that much speed, right? So about 20% is good. We're done taking speed. So let's make sure we keep killing these stonefish. Stonefish are the ones that enrage their allies. I'm gonna let that spawn a dragonfish. So you see this guy walking towards the pod, and now it's kind of like hatching or growing on my left. I'm letting it happen on purpose so you guys can see the dragonfish. That is a dragonfish right there. It shoots a bunch of projectiles, and it can be pretty dangerous, but it's not really a big deal. It's just very tanky. That's the main thing. Also, let's just kill everything because the wave's about to end, even this guy. So this is the Diplocalus. He spawns eggs, and we can kill those eggs to get... Actually, we want melee damage. We can kill those eggs to... Or we can leave the eggs and let them hatch. You know what? I'll take harvesting. We can leave the eggs and let them hatch so we can kill the slashers, because slashers give way more materials than the eggs. Let's go ahead and buy everything. Melee damage, or melee damage, max HP and damage percent curse. So I got a little bit of a boost. Pretty nice. Attack speed. Dodge and harvesting for -1 melee damage. You know what, I'm okay with that, because dodge is a really useful stat for us. It's one of the stats we'd like to get more of at this point. Anything else? A sickle. We can curse that, maybe. We still haven't really gotten a curse in a long time, so glass cannon cursed would also be really good. If it's not cursed, I don't really want it, personally. Let's buy the gentle alien, and then last roll. Okay, let's go. Wave 14, we have another horde. It's not going to be that difficult. Also, I didn't explicitly say this, but if you notice, I have been taking a lot of attack speed, especially from upgrades, because I think attack speed is going to be your favorite stat, since harvesting naturally will give you a ton of damage on the sickles. Like, look at how hard we're hitting at this point. This is ridiculous. The more weapons are hitting for up to 300 or even 400 at a time. So we absolutely do not need more damage. We don't need melee damage even, right? We just... Harvesting will stack up. Once you stack it up, it starts going exponentially higher and higher. So you don't need any of those stats. You don't really need damage percent because you have reduced damage percent chances. You could take some nice damage percent items if they're really cheap, or like the bait, for example. But overall, you really want attack speed, and then you just want crit, and that's how you're going to get the maximum amount of damage possible. Damage percent is by far the last priority when it comes to like picking it from a stat, for example. Crit is amazing. Lifesteal, no, we don't care about that. We want, yeah, more damage. Damage percent, no, I want crit here. Okay, perfect. So because I have 104% attack speed, I'd like to just get more crit chance. We actually have not cursed anything. Wait, has the fishhook done anything here? Or is it? Fishhook, pity bonus 15%. So we cursed this leather vest and one gentle alien, I remember. Yeah, that's it. We've only cursed 2 things. And they've not really been impactful in any way. So we're not going to take the glass cannon because it's not that good. Since it didn't get cursed, it's going to lose us 3 armor for only 12.5% damage. Not a good trade. More luck is good. The sickle is good. Ooh, a sunken bell. You know what? We'll take that. Melee damage minus HP regen, sure. Also take a sad tomato. Plus speed, we don't need anymore. Extra stomach for more max HP. Sure, we can take that. And we can maybe curse this, and this, and this. Buy this, and then roll. Dangerous bunny, reroll. Okay, yeah, again, we just full lock the shop near the end and see if we can get some cursed items. Yeah, the fishhook, we got it a long time ago. It's only given us 2 cursed items. One of them did technically give us a bit of extra armor, like 1 extra armor and 4% extra dodge. And then the other one gave us like 3 extra max HP. So we've gotten a couple extra stats from the curses, but overall the hook has not been impressive this run. That's just how you use it naturally. You don't try to force anything. Just, lock items near the end of your shop, and if it gets cursed, great. If it doesn't, whatever, it's fine. You don't need curses to win on this character. Okay. This might also be something people want to debate. But as someone who has 400 hours in the game, I personally don't think you need curse to win on any character. I think it just makes it easier, actually, which is maybe strange to some people, but the curse on enemies doesn't do much. Like, it's kind of negligible in 20 wavefronts. Yeah? However, for the player, it does a lot. Like, even just a few extra stats are already breaking the balance of the game, in my opinion. Like, the game is balanced around the stats that it has from before the DLC. So when you have a 80 harvesting tractor that only gives you negative 2% damage because of our passive, that is broken. That is not like something you need to win. That is just completely ridiculous, right? So obviously we take that. That's a massive damage boost to our sickles, right? 192 damage now. Nothing else got cursed. It doesn't matter, right? We don't need the curse to win. Okay, we did find a cursed sickle though. That's going to be ridiculous too. Just look at that. Here, I'm even going to combine it now so we can see the stat difference. 151% melee damage scaling, 47% harvesting scaling, plus 93% damage against targets below 30% health, and times 2.4 critical damage versus a non-cursed one. Just look at the difference. It's basically twice as good. It's like two weapons in one. So again, yeah, we don't need it to win, but it's just broken. So obviously, if they're gonna put something in the game for us to abuse, we're gonna take it. I will take this because it gives 8% crit because of the curse. The engineering does nothing. It's basically just 8% crit chance. Very good for us. And let's start locking some things here. What should we pick up? We don't care about getting too much more attack speed. Or even this, so we can do these two, and then maybe curse one of these. And again, we'll just curse all of these, are all useful. Or we'll try to curse them, I should say. Also, these little guys that walk towards the pods, this one on my left, if you look to my left, you can see a stargazer, its natural habitat, walking towards its pod. Look at it, fighting for its life, slowly but surely. I accidentally one-shot it, my fault. I did not mean to one-shot it. I think it got, like, barely tapped by one single hit and immediately died. So, my mistake. Then, you see when the pod and the stargazer combine, we get a dragonfish. Perfect. And it instantly gets killed. You can let them hatch. If you're strong enough, just let everything hatch and just kill them all because you get more materials. So you can kind of abuse the enemy mechanics for benefit. Economic, financial benefit. Okay, let's go kill a stargazer. Bye-bye. Wait, actually, does the stargazer not give materials, or am I crazy? Why does it feel like he's not dropping anything? Either way, we're just gonna kill everything at this point. There's only 4 seconds left in the wave. Just make sure everything dies. Goodbye. 904 materials, perfect. 4 armor, sure. 20% attack speed, sure. No curses, doesn't matter, pick everything up. More of this, yeah, perfect. I'll take a missile at this point. Losing some... Oh, that's not bad. It's really unnecessary though. 4 HP regen for 60. We also get more curse, which means we have more chances to curse random things, so we'll take it. Poisonous tonic is good. Schmoop. Schmoopy. Schmoopy will make us safer, but I think we're so safe at this point we don't need it. Wheelbarrow is good. Yeah, we're at the point where we've kind of broken the game, and we are no longer at risk of losing in any universe. In my personal opinion, that's how I feel about this run so far. Or this current run, I should say. Yeah, we have 5 tier 4 sickles. Even the non-cursed ones are absolutely just destroying enemies. They're dealing way too much damage at this point. We have 99 health. We have insane amounts of armor. We have perfect amount of speed. We have there's so many things that are just, yeah, we're completely overstated, right? So that negative 50% damage basically means nothing when we're playing the Entrepreneur, because we get way too many stats regardless. But just like I said earlier, the negative 50% damage, the way you play around it, in a sense, is you don't take too much damage percent early on. And you can also take items that give you negative damage percent more often, because the negative damage percent is also reduced. Those modifiers are reduced by 50%. So, but overall, you pretty much just take a lot more attack speed early. This is kind of the same thing, but it's unaffected by your drawback. And then you take crit chance, so you can sort of benefit more from your harvesting stacking up like crazy. There you go, super easy. Cyber Ball, we're gonna skip these. We'll take a Peacock. I think we're gonna fight a boss, but who cares? It's fine. We are going to be fine. I'm not worried. I'll take 4 armor just to make us safer. Crit chance is amazing. That's exactly what we want. Lifesteal, sure, we'll take that as well. Cursed Hedgehog, okay, sure, why not? More dodge. Sid's Relic, oh my god, okay. This is actually a crazy curse. So this is the maximum roll. The max roll is like Basically, items can get cursed from 50% boost to like 110% boost. This is max, because this is supposed to only have 3 armor and no dodge, but now it has 7 armor and 20% dodge, so it's pretty strong, obviously. We could also take a quarterstaff, for example. This would be insane over a sickle here, but we don't care about that. We're just going to keep going. I'm going to take 2 peacocks. Let's make this a little dangerous. Why not? Because we're going into an elite wave, so there's a chance we die if we mess up. Let's just force ourselves not to mess up. I will take insanity now. Also take a head injury, and then do a couple of rolls here. Let's see, can we get anything to lock, potentially? We can get ashes, and then roll again. And we can get a lure, and we could also take this, but nah, now we'll just leave the lure in ashes. Let's see what we're up against. Okay, we're up against the prisoner. So he does this sort of like hex. Okay, well, he's dead. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. I wanted that to be educational, but yeah, that happened. That's not. I didn't do anything special. I'm just playing the entrepreneur. That's how it goes. So, yeah. But you saw in his first phase, he was doing this sort of like cage around us, and basically wherever you're standing, he'll do one cage, and then like a second later, he'll do another one. So what you can do is stand still, let the cage happen, both of them, and then move out of it, and that's it. Very simple. That's his phase 1. Phase 2, you can actually just stand still as long as you're not letting him hit you. You don't want him to stand on you. He'll do a ton of damage if he stands on you. We do actually have to be very careful, by the way. We have double peacock, so we are taking a lot of extra damage if we do get hit. There's nothing, or I should be a little careful here, actually. Give me a second to focus on this wave. Okay, now we're safe. So the double peacock is good. We don't need torture. We can recycle that. 10% attack speed. No, we're not taking that. Okay, we got 2 of them. Interesting. I'll take some luck and potentially another tier 3 upgrade. Okay, more max HP, sure. It is amazing. It's perfect. And sure, we'll take more luck again. No curses here. That's fine. Ashes is nice because we only have 2 waves left. We're not really going to lose that much armor, and we have 21 armor anyways, so it doesn't really matter. We'll take a regen potion, another peacock, another poisonous tonic, sure. Power generator gives us more damage, another sickle, but we can't actually use it. That is unfortunate. I guess we'll sell this one and buy this one. That's okay. Mastery, corrupted shard, another sickle, but again, oh no. Please. Okay, I'm going to lock it. So we have a chance to curse it potentially. Dangerous bunny, sure. And stone skin, look at that max HP. Oh, Retromation City. That would be an insane curse. This would be really nice if we could curse the hoodie. What's our curse chance currently? Let's see. We have to check the fishhook. 10% pity bonus. So we have a pretty good chance to curse something. And we also have 8.2% chance of being cursed when we find items or weapons. Okay. So we have a pretty good chance of cursing something here. Yeah, just look how hard we're hitting. This is so ridiculous at this point. Even our non-cursed sickles are hitting for 854. Okay, that's non-cursed. The cursed one is hitting for 2000. So obviously that's ridiculous, like, on its own. It's basically 2.5 weapons. But it's like, when you think about it, what enemy here is tanking a hit for 900? 0 of them are tanking a 900 hit. So even without the cursed sickle, we would just be deleting every single enemy with 1 single hit. From any of our sickles, they would just die. So, yeah. Entrepreneur, very, very fun character. I love this guy. I think any character that has fun economy. So, for example, I recently did videos on the Saver, did a video on the Farmer, did a video on who else? Is there another economy character I played recently? I think I went endless on the Saver, and I also did a guide video on the Saver. So I did 2 on him, and then I made a Farmer video as well. So all of those characters, super fun. If you guys want to watch more of my videos, you can definitely watch those. They're kind of similar, because they're also, yeah, like I said, really strong economy characters, where you just kind of get incredibly ridiculous stats throughout your run, and then at the end, you're just a monster that's unkillable. We're just kind of taking whatever. So we did manage to get a cursed sickle. Look at that. There you go. So it's even better than a tier 4 sickle. It's not that much better. This one here, this could... Oh, wait, actually? Wait, am I crazy? Oh, no, this one is insane, actually. This one rolled really high. Yeah, this rolled incredibly high. This is almost twice as good as a regular sickle. We'll take all of these, obviously. Melee damage and crit chance and a sickle upgrade. Nice. Now we have 100% crit, so we don't need any more of that. And Retromation City is giving us 114% attack speed. That's pretty funny. So I think what I could do is recycle this maybe, and then buy that one. You know, I'm just gonna do it. This way we could combine it more easily. Celery tea is way too late. Oh, we got a purple sickle as well. You know what we have to do, guys. We have to do this. It's very important. Blue sickle. So now we can combine these two, like this. Okay, so unfortunately I sold some of my sickles. So now I'm kind of sitting here without some weapons. Can we get something to use, potentially? I'm looking for another good weapon we could use. Nothing too crazy. There's a sickle. Anything? Nope. We did get a hatchet at the end, but it's a little too late. Yeah, we're just going to go in like this. I hope you guys enjoyed. You can see we have two cursed sickles. This one is crazy. 162% melee damage scaling and 51% harvesting scaling. So this is one of the ones that got even better than 100% bonus. It's like 101% or something, right? Yeah, let's go. This is wave 20. And that's the first boss down. And that's the second boss down. And that is the entrepreneur. I hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, that's the video. Maybe leave a like and subscribe if you're still watching. And next time we will be playing the engineer. But yeah, you guys can leave any comments or anything below. But yeah, that's it for today. Okay? Goodbye for now. Bye bye.